Hey everybody, and welcome back to the debt-free farm challenge. Hey DB, sorry I was late. I was dealing with a little individual over on my Discord. Got distracted as to what time it was. We're gonna finish up this well-paying corn contract. In fact, we're probably gonna double our money. We're gonna get I don't know what, $7,000 out of this, and well, who knows how much off of the field there, respect to the extra crop. How you doing there, buddy? How's that new vehicle? Did you get it out of the impound yard yet? Bring up the little mini map so we can get our coordinates going on. I like the corn texture on this map. Yeah. Hey Mark and Southern Lady, how you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. Hard to believe we are over halfway through September, right? Less than 2 months. We see the Alpine mansion make its way into our lovely living room. What's DB been playing this week? Oh, we don't want to introduce them too quickly, DB. They gotta be kind of strung apart. Dirty Tractor, welcome back. Oh, you've been playing the real life simulator? I've heard it's got awesome graphics, but really bad gameplay. A little disappointed in the autumn colors so far. Maybe they'll brighten up when we get to late autumn. I thought we were going to have a really colorful autumn here on the map. I don't know, maybe we'll see in late autumn. Oh, there is a game out there, Forklift Simulator. Sounds like that's what you've been playing. Okay, this was fun to try to drive around the map. We don't only have a long trailer, we've got the longest semi possible. Oh my gosh. Worst luck of the draw, this piece of machinery on an English map. Hey Paul, what's up, man? American Patriot, how you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. I'm going to finish up this contract, as I said earlier. Sell some more silage bales. Figure out what other kind of trouble we can get into here in Bessie beneath. Well, this is borrowed machinery. We're on a borrowed contract. And when I saw that thing plop down, I'm like, oh, great. That's going to be one, fun to get out of the shop. Two, now I got to get it from here across the map to the sell point. Struggled with it last time we were on the on here. To be able to hopefully have a little more pointers on how to do it more efficiently this time around. Ooh. 30. Beat contract. But it's field 30. So with that, I mean, they're only taking us down by $1,500. Tempting. Well, thanks for dropping by for your first time watcher. Wish I had a cool little award for you. Oh, what's the map called? Oh wait, is that the somewhere in Canada? I saw it uploaded to the mod hub in testing. Did it clear testing? Or did he decide to release it outside of the mod hub? I saw it. I saw a map listed in testing. Said somewhere in Canada. Pretty sure that was the name of his map, right? Hey, Gizmo, what's up? Gave me a sneak peek at it a few weeks ago. Yeah, if he doesn't post in the Discord and you see it out there, put a link in the map section. I was planning on doing a video on it, or at least looking at it and just making sure it was error free. Yeah, I didn't do any testing. I took a quick look at it. Probably about 20 or 30 minutes. Gave him some feedback. Paul, I don't think so. I saw it uploaded to the mod hub for testing. But it sounds like maybe it got kicked back. And it sounds like maybe he's just decided to release it standalone at this point. Any more word on the Millennial Farmer map resubmission? I've been checking the forums. Don't really see much activity there. Much activity in that thread. I did see that Oxygen David made a post about his new map coming up. Listed a whole lot of stuff that's included in it. Had a whole bunch of pictures. Apparently he's got a rainbow in the sky. Sure, DB, you can post a link. It's on theme. Hey, rocking the base. How you doing tonight? Hey, Darren, what's up? So we got Fact Sheet Friday tomorrow morning, somewhere in Canada tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. Busy Friday. Also have another South Island farm tomorrow. Fun day Friday for sure. Yeah, this contract's got me interested. I don't know. Hey, Wishing Gamer, what's up? Well, there's a PA. There's Bucks County, PA. That's a map that came out a while ago by TNT Modding. In fact, I did a little playthrough on that where we were a sheep farmer. Yeah, we should be able to get the rest of this field in this truck without any problem. Fencing. There should be a script for that. You know, you put fence point A in, you put fence point B in, and you basically say, draw a fence. Wouldn't that be great? Oh, GTX is in the house. Got a script for everything. PB, he's got a script that writes scripts. Then he's got another script that dreams up scripts with a script writing script to write. The whole world's a simulation, and GTX may very well be. One of the world coders just slipped into the game. See if we've thawed him out yet. Printer's Workbench, what is up? Johnny, haven't seen you around for a long time. Welcome back to the channel. No, DB, you're the glitch in the Matrix. Nobody can replace you. Oh, true that. If it was a game, GTX would have coded out all of the evil kittens. There would only be nice, cute, pretty kittens. Oh, I don't think too many people did have any luck getting that card today. Only people that got luck were the bot buyers. No idea how many cars were actually available at any online retailer. Gotta wonder how many were available at physical retail shops. I don't know, Johnny, though. I would say wait and see what the what all the hoopla is about the AMD announcement. I mean, I doubt they got something that's going to be par on par, but you never know. I mean, look what they did with the Intel chipset chips. It's really hard to justify dumping money on an Intel CPU nowadays. Unless you're just chasing frames. All right, let's try to get out of here without getting too stuck. Yeah, Dirty Tractor. I rebuilt mine the top of the year, the end of last year, the start of this year. Put an AMD 3090X, 3900X in it. And a 28er Super. So I have no need to change anything out. Now the AMD card is going to be, they're not making their announcement until the end of October. I gotta think is a little bit of a oversight. I mean, they're basically giving NVIDIA 6 weeks of potential sales on their new platform. I mean, if you're not ready for release, they at least get the stuff, information out there. Oh. Trying to squelch the hype a little bit. Unless they don't have anything to squelch. Yeah, if I wasn't bothered with optimizing my system for content creation, streaming, and video encoding, then 3600X would have been the go-to chip. Oh, this thing has no brakes. Yeah, you could compile a whole lot of code on a 3900X, right? 1700, so the rest is all profit. Yeah, we doubled our money. We had 13,000, now we have 26,000. Or it's going to run down to the BGA. Won't take too long. Although I have to say, encoding an hour-long 1080p video in about 15 minutes, pretty satisfactory. On the old platform, same video would take about an hour and 15 minutes to encode. And that was one reason why I stopped on the fact sheet, not the fact sheet, but the weekend roundups. The end of the year was each weekend a good 8 hours of production time, editing, encoding. Felt too much like a job. Yeah, I mean, I have a hard time maxing out the CPU. I don't know if I've ever seen it hit 100%, other than doing a synthetic benchmark. I don't know, DB. Maybe you should send me a project file to work on. I'll send you a screenshot of what it's doing and how long it took. You know, I thought encoding a 1440p video at 40 megabits, 60 frames would do something, but the GPU hits like 70 or 80% on average, and the CPU runs about 30 to 40%. In fact, the other day, just for funsies, I was busy encoding a video, and I decided to fire up Farm Sim. I was farming 60 frames a second in Farm Sim while my card was encoding a video in the background. That was fun. Yeah, I got the whole Creative Suite. I'd have to download it and install it. I don't have a clue how to use it. I can barely use Premiere. It is a big upgrade. 3000 series, big upgraded for 1080 Ti. Where are we at? Oh, we only are at 15,000. That all of this field? Look it. Let's see what we've got down here. Can we get all the bales off of that field? Yep. Alright, so that's it. The rest of the silage bales we made up the other day. They won't be ready until late autumn. Hey, Cat Dragon, what's up? I mean, Premiere used to destroy my CPU back when I had a lowly Intel chip. But you know, it takes a lot to max out 12 cores, 24 threads. Oh, it's 9:36 p.m. David has the wonderful task of being 12 hours ahead of me. Makes it easy. Whoa! These guys, some water. Water. Oh, no luck. No luck on it, right? That thing went from coming soon to out of stock. Like, instantly. Alright, so where are we at? So we can fertilize field 89 for $9,000. Or we could be silly. Totally silly and take on a beat contract. $23,000. $22,000 after the equipment borrowing, plus whatever money we earn from the excess. Tempting. Tempting for sure. I think your best chance at getting one was at a brick and mortar store. You know, we're going to see the $1,500 beast sell out next week as quick. That is a huge price jump. Maybe we'll do that beat contract if it's still there tomorrow. We're going to field 89. I mean, if we do that beat contract, double our money to like 40 some grand. We still have a huge amount of money we need in order to get the next field I want to get, which is the grass field 56 I don't know, 57, 76, or 80. Something in that same general area. Down by the biogas plant, kind of across the street from me. Yeah, I don't need anything. I mean, unless Giants does something whack with the next version of Farm Sim, like real-time ray tracing or something. That would be pretty sick. Would be pretty sick. I don't see him doing it. Well, supposedly, new consoles could take it. Yeah, no, David, that was my plan. Planned on basically writing it off as a as an expense. Because while I don't earn enough money off of the monetization to, you know, even think about quitting the day job, there is a, you know, it'll pay a car payment. You know, it'll pay a car payment pretty easy every month. So after a year, that's not a negligible sum of additional income that really isn't taxed until tax day. So basically, I had to register under register as a it's a small business, if you will, for that YouTube income. And I was like, well, I can write off this system, which I would say I use probably 90% of its use is creating content for the small business. So therefore it checks all the boxes for a write-off. By using it as a business expense, then I can lower the overall taxable revenue, then knocks down the tax owed by an amount. Indeed, I could probably write off a laptop that I picked up about a month ago for that very purpose too. I had an old laptop that was probably about 5 years old. I was doing some work at home. It just kept complaining, running out of RAM. So I looked about upgrading it, and it already had the max amount of RAM available. So I was like, well, both the kids need computers for their online classes. The younger one didn't have one, so he was going to basically have to share and basically use his mom's computer. But He was going to be basically staying home 2 days a week. I'm staying home 3 days a week. So she would need the computer the 2 days that she's home. So I was like, well, let's just buy something for work that'll have more memory, more RAM, and I'll hand me down my laptop to the older kid, hand down the laptop to the younger kid. That's what we did. Now, it just so happens that that laptop also happens to have an AMD 4800U in it, or H, 4800H, 8-core, 16-thread beast, and a 2060 NVIDIA chip. So, it can game pretty good too. One. Oots. How do we get to... Oh, we gotta go to the pig farm and go back. Yeah, it worked, 81. That'll be a fun field to work. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, I got it used. Well, not used. I got it open box, basically, for just under 1,100 bucks. 15.4-inch screen, 16 gigs of RAM. Had a terabyte NVMe drive in it, and no, 500 gig NVMe drive, terabyte spinning drive, 4800H, and a 2060 discrete. So that's my work laptop. Yeah, I couldn't. I mean, I got that in August too, just early last month. Most laptops on most websites were sold out because of work at home, big school at home push. I mean, laptops were selling out left and right everywhere. This thing was an open box, return. No idea why it was an open box return. I wish it had maybe a little better battery life to it. But we'll see that, yeah, the school was going to provide, the school did provide, or is providing to kids and parents that need it, Chromebook. No, sorry. Sorry, Chromebook is a web browser with a screen and a keyboard attached to it. I work in higher ed, and there's just way too many kids coming to college with a Chromebook, and then they can't do nearly anything at the college level because they can't install software on it. They can't do half the things that the professors are asking them to do. And they're like, well, my school gave this to me when I graduated. And it's like, that's nice. It's not appropriate for college. Well, there's some kids in his class And I'm pretty sure they have borrowed equipment. I know they have borrowed equipment. And it seems like only the kids that have the borrowed equipment are having issues in the class with really bad video. And I don't know what Chromebooks they picked. What they had, whatever they're providing, is not able, in my opinion, to do video conferencing well. I think it's perfect for, they're perfect for K through 12 in classroom. I really have to question if you try to take them outside the classroom to do video conferencing. Also, I don't know what type of hotspot that they're putting out there. I just know the teachers like, you know, if you're having issues and it's something provided by the school, you know, reach out to the school and they'll swap it out. So I didn't want to take a resource someone else might rightfully need. And then we've got, you know, he's in first grade, so I don't know what his teacher's using. Whatever his teacher's using works just great. Although I seriously think they gave her a laptop. And in my opinion, the teachers in the school, they need, if they're provided a laptop, they need at least a 30-some inch screen hooked up to that thing, or a pair of screens hooked up to that thing. Because when I look over his shoulder, it looks like she's looking down, you know, like she's looking down at a laptop screen. And I can only imagine what it would be like to try to deal with looking at a classroom of 15 kids video back at you on a little laptop screen. And then, you know, periodically she does something with a document camera. It's like, give these people some real equipment to work with. But then there's a teacher's assistant that comes on, and I know she's in the exact same classroom because I can hear over her mic the teacher talking to her group. I know they're in the same room, and then whatever the teacher's assistant is using is just horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Video's all garbled. It's like, sometimes it's really slow video, like the person's talking like a robot, like half speed. All the kids are coming back on I can't understand what you're saying, I can't do this, I can't do that. I don't think it's the internet connection at the school, because the teacher never has an issue. It's only this assistant. So I gotta wonder if they give this assistant a Chromebook. I mean, at work I got a 34-inch ultra wide. It's perfect. Right here I'm working. I'm gaming on a 32-inch curve, Then I got a pair of 28s on the sides. You know, give the teacher a big main screen so she can see her class, decently sized. Give her a secondary screen so she can see what she's sending to the kids. Give her a third screen so she can have class notes up or whatever. But, you know, I'm just a lowly IT manager at a higher ed institution. I don't really know anything about running a big network. Supporting a ton of devices. .43 ultra wide. That's, I mean, that is a lot of moolah. What are 43 ultra wides nowadays? Now he's compiling code on a 65-inch TV. Not even TV, it's probably a legit monitor, right? Projector, it's got, I mean, projectors don't have the best quality color reproduction. These are all washed out unless you have the room black. You need it so you can see that text from across the room. This is a nice little, I like this little field back here. Look how the little the land just kind of ups down like this. Trees on the one side, we got a bunch of grass meadows all around. This would be a really nice map to do a pig farm on. I was going to do the pig farm, but it was too expensive for the starting money of $500,000. But if I started with $1.25 million, then the pig farm would have worked out pretty good. Pig farm is 100 grand, and then we'd need fields. 4 fields, that's another $500-600 grand. Keep them all straight. I like the 34-inch ultra wide that I got at work because it's basically two 17-inch monitors with no bezel in the middle. Then I usually, when I do my windows, I'll just have them, you know, I have a whole bunch of windows open and I'll just alternate which one's on the left and right. Then I'll have a whole bunch of stuff that's underneath of it. At work? I don't know. I don't really know. Something Dell shipped me a while back to evaluate, air quotes, evaluate. It's not a gaming monitor, it's just a 60 hertz panel. I'd have to look on Tuesday. Won't be back in the office until Tuesday. Pretty sure I'd forget by then. Funny is they shipped us two. I used to be over basically all of the end user devices and the server infrastructure. So I would be buying the desktops, the laptops, and the servers. But then we split out the roles, and we brought another guy in to manage the end user aspects. So I could focus more on the infrastructure, big picture. And so he buys the end user stuff now. But he got one and I got one. Like, I don't know, $900 monitors or something. We're not going to be buying $900 monitors for staff. Okay, you want? Sure, we'll try them out. Ooh and ah over them. Well, like a few months into having them, I saw the other monitor sitting on the workbench in the tech area. And the guy was, the guy that had it had a pair of just standard size monitors on his desk. I was like, what's up with this? Well, apparently he was rearranging the desk. And he had tilted the monitor forward to do something. And he says the spring is, the spring-loaded mounts. Spring jumped up, caused the monitor to flip over, and basically busted the panel. I was like, oh. I was like, well, that sucks. Oh well. I practiced the set it and forget it philosophy. Honor is in the exact same spot I put it when I took it out of the box. I think Darren has a ultra wide. I don't have a 34-inch ultra wide, but I think he's got an ultra wide monitor he games on. I've seen folks with 4 monitors, 3 and then 1 on top middle. Usually it's for like, usually they have all 3 monitors on one big stretched monitor for like racing. So you get a nice wide perspective when you're doing racing. And then they put a monitor in the middle, which might have telemetry up or other things. "36-inch gaming curve." Is that an ultra wide or just a standard 10x9? This field we need, whoa, 210,000, 153, 200. Yeah, 153,000. That's the target for our next purchase. Do you use your tablet? What's that? Do you use that app where you can control stuff with it? There's some app where you can make the tablet like a side panel or a button box. I'll tell you, my old laptop had a touch screen. The new one doesn't. Every so often, you get that itch to just reach up and do something. You're like, oh, it'd just be so much easier if I could just tap the screen. It's getting dark on me. It's almost 7 p.m. Probably fill this trailer and sell it. Or at least fill the trailer. Sell point's going to be closed. We'll fill the trailer up and then we'll skip into morning. As long as you get the fidelity you need on the touch screen to move the slider and you're not constantly like, no, not that far, I want it back a little bit more. Yeah, that's the thing with so many of those 2-in-1s. Too heavy. I don't know what a Z-book is. What's a Z-book? No, they don't need to be good when you're looking at a 65-inch screen. Oh, I don't know. Hey, Charlie, what's up? Oh, well, this is single player. You can certainly play on your system. It's not multiplayer. Oh, darn it, and now it's wet. Name of the map is in the title, Bessie beneath. So we don't have any. Go feed the cows. They're good for a little while. Yeah, hooking a laptop up to like the hotel TV, get a second monitor isn't always the most convenient thing. All right, later, Mario. Oh, slow her down, time. We got usable Harvestable ground. Portable monitor. Well, set then. Yeah, desperate man will use just about anything. Little fold-up portable monitor works. Like those little pocket projectors they used to have. The mobile executive that might need to do a presentation. Just anywhere. Oh, $51,000. Nice. Didn't even pay attention at midnight. Our biogas income was $18,000. We'll hopefully get about another 18,000 out of the silage bales that are on the ground from field 75 that we bought the other day. I got an old Dell one at work. Got a travel case and everything. Another one of those things they just shipped me to evaluate and give them some feedback on. It works pretty good if you're in a dim room. But biggest thing I remember from that one was it seemed like it would periodically just lose focus. Like you would be in focus, projecting something, and then 10 or 15 minutes later, you're looking at the screen, you're like, why is it blurry? Then you'd have to turn the little focus knob a little bit, and then it'd be better. And then a little bit later, you'd have to turn it again. I don't know if, like, things warped as they heated up. What? Yeah, this map is packed with fields. Standard size map with what? 98 fields. Lots of viable land. For whatever reason, it's PC only. Yeah, I gave him the feedback. I'm like, it works. Works until it loses focus on its own. You feel like you're constantly needing to adjust the focus. We thought about getting them for the admission staff. They like do a little pop-up at a you know, an admissions fair in a gymnasium or whatever. Have on their table a little booth, if you will. Put up a white poster board, foam board, and then put the little projector a couple feet away on the table and just shine a promo video on the foam board. But we just never did it. Yeah, the fleet. There's a Fleagle pack that has auto load trailers that should work. Pretty sure I used that pack way back when on Slovak Village. Because those should just be regular pallets. One of the early versions of the map, they were custom pallets, and Mr. Hector had a custom flatbed trailer that he was using. But I think I had talked him into resizing them, or basically making them standard pallets. So then any flatbed or any auto load that did like your wool pallet or your seed pallet would work. Yeah, I enjoyed it when I was working on it. Got some pretty big fields, lots of production stuff to keep you busy. An excellent multiplayer map, in my opinion. Got rain coming. That beat contract still there? No, it's not. That answers that. We're not doing a beat contract. So all of you all were super excited about that prospect. We'll just call you Mark. No, you're not late. We got about another 40 minutes before we're done for the night. That has been there for a very long time. That there is called Vehicle Inspect. So it's really great if you have a hired helper, multiple hired helpers, because they'll all list your stuff up there. If you're running a multiplayer map with a whole bunch of people, you'll see all of your farm equipment listed up there. So it's really nice for, you know, if you've got a hired helper running a harvester, or you've just got another guy, multiplayer, running a harvester, or a pair of harvesters, you're running a cart between them. Just at a glance, there's a mod in 17 called Glance. Basically, at a glance, you can look up and see where their fill levels are. Keep track of hired helpers. Suddenly you see their speed not where it should be. I think, are they having issues? I think the appropriate response would be, I just don't see where she's coming from. It's over at modhoster.com. Been out for quite a long time. No Man's Land is a wonderful map if you've got the creativity and the vision to do something with it. For me, No Man's Land is a little intimidating from the standpoint of just, gosh, where do I start? What do I put where? If I make a farm, then what's next? I get too hung up on, you know, what's next? What should be next? Where should it go? What should it look like? No real vision. But if you don't have a problem with putting stuff down and building out a farm, town, series of farms, No Man's Land is the perfect map for Farm Sim 19 to really show off the play like never before. Build your farm, build a town, build a map. Yeah, we moved off of Emerald Coast. Got 7 years out of it. Basically just got to the point where I was needing to play for about a week in order to advance the game save far enough to be worth another video. So the time investment became unproportionate to the production. But that's okay. We're going to have something very special in the channel in October on No Man's Land. The whole month of October. So we're going to put South Island Farm on hiatus. We're going to put Debt Free Farm on hiatus. Going to focus 100% on No Man's Land and what we're going to be doing in October. Then, of course, 2 weeks into November, Alpine expansion drops with the new Alpine map. For the life of me, I can't remember the name of the map. And if I could remember the name of the map, I probably wouldn't know how to properly pronounce the map. So, the second half of November is probably going to be playing that map. Unless I just get bored out of my skull. And then, the plan is to jump over to, there's another Alpine-ish map out there. Came out like the week Giants announced the expansion. It was like amazing timing. In my opinion, it's like the perfect map for the Alpine pack. Crazy how the timing worked out. So when we lose our mind with the Giants map, then we will move over to that one. I did a short play on Cherry Hills. Called it Big Boys Toys or something like that. But ultimately I stopped. Same general reason. It was just took too long to get between one task to the next. With respect to the gameplay time that I have. I don't think it's worth it. Right? I don't think it's worth it. I mean, what's it going to do? Take like 5 minutes of time? Let's see how our cows are doing. We bought these bad boys at 617 pounds. Just under 900 pounds now. $2,800 versus $2,500. So they've only earned me about $300 at this point. That's okay, cause we're gonna keep them through to mid-spring. That's when we're gonna dump our cattle. We bought them right here. When we bought them. So we've had them about, I guess here, late spring will be about halfway in their time with us. Well, that's what a 4X map does. Depending on how fast your vehicle is. Hey Grizz, what's up? Kind of funny. White bales are for feeding. Black bales are for selling at the BGA. Yeah, depending on the season. See that price fluctuate. Quite a bit. Ooh, that sounds exciting. What are you using Blender? What are you using to model? So talented people. Oh no! Flip the trailer. Good, we're still there. Are you on PC or, well, no, you're on, talking about Slovak Village, so you're on PC. Well, there is that Maze Plus stuff. And with it, Horse Extension, Maze Plus Plus, Maze Plus Horrors, Maze Plus 17 other things. I mean, that includes those. I don't know if it includes harvesting equipment. The best start from scratch map. Build a large, well, that'd be No Man's Land. Build the fields as large as you want. There's none there. Top 25. I will never have a top 25 map list because after looking at over 180 maps, I don't remember a dozen of them. Between Farm Sim 17 and 19, I've done nearly 400 map videos. So, yeah. It takes a lot for me to remember one map in particular. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Maze Plus plus all the Maze Plus stuff adds a whole bunch of crops to the gameplay. Now there's a bevy of Maze Plus prepared maps. Include things like alfalfa, clover, carrots, onions, maybe cabbage. There's a map, Bucks County, PA, TNT modding that has several of those added crops. So right now, the alien gym just seems to be satisfied with continually adding placeable objects to No Man's Land. In fact, 1.3 is back in testing. Added a bunch more placeables to that. There's another start from scratch map basically that I'm doing a play series on now called South Island Farm. It is not as hardcore as No Man's Land in that there is a farm that you don't own, you can use. There really aren't any predefined fields. There are a few fields that are on the map. They're not like numbered fields. And then most of the map is just an island, viable grass. You can just buy that and carve it up however you want. There really aren't too many maps that really embrace the whole create something from nothing. It's actually raining outside in real life. We've had so much rain here in real life this whole summer that I could literally mow the grass twice a week and not be like, the old man that's mowing the grass, but it's like isn't that cute? He's mowing his grass on Wednesday, but it doesn't need cut. He's barely even cutting anything. Grass is easily growing about 3 inches a week. Every week you cut it, you're like, man, if I didn't know that I cut this last week, I think I'll let this go 2 weeks or more. No, I don't think. No, Sally's nowhere is up here. We won't see any Sally stuff until next week. I probably could have mowed it 6 times this month. We've never had our dry spell yet. Hey, the Northern Alex, what is up? Welcome to the channel. I've been in this house since 2001, and I can count maybe 3 times, maybe 4 times I've had water come in the basement. Twice this summer we've had water in the basement. The National Weather Service will issue a flash flood watch for, like, a quarter inch of rain. Everything is just soaked. We're hoping for a dry winter. Hate to think that winter is going to be this wet. I mean, that's a big potential for a whole lot of ice around here. Well, Grizz, there's something that I won't really let the cat out of the bag with this, but I've got a plan. Talked to Alien Jim about it. He's on board. So, got to figure out some of the finer details. But you might just have that opportunity. Got to figure a few things out. Most notably, maybe somebody here knows. On console, is there a way to gift somebody something other than just like a gift card? Like on PC, I could buy something and gift them something. Gift somebody something in Steam. I could send them a code from Giants, a Giants code. Like if I were to say, I wish to gift a PS4 player the Alpine DLC. Or I wish to gift an Xbox player the Alpine DLC. Hey Raz, what's up? Forgot I was screaming. Yeah, I just don't want to do a gift card. It's like, gifting money. More bales we got here. Picked up all that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 more trips. Hey, KJ Wiggums, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. What I want to do, I want to include console players. But I think including console players, I think makes it a lot more complicated. I want to see the name of this boat. Raznik is the new Gordon's fisherman. Bring in fresh catch or processed fish sticks. Got the yellow raincoat and everything. Oh, the perfect name for a crab boat. Melted butter. Remember Scooter's workbench? It's all part of the script in his simulation. Therefore, he's never really missing, never really gone. Can you catch tuna? Can you bring in chicken of the sea? Alright, one more load and then we are done. Done. Look. DX is still around. Told you, he's always here. He's got scripts that write scripts. know. Maybe Hornak find his way to be immortalized on a boat. Was it still in early access? Sowing, plowing, sowing. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're not going to get that equipment down to field 95 here. Okay, not going to happen. This is the field that we harvested with that big harvester and truck. We're not getting that through there. That is a joke. Come on. That is crazy talk. All right, guys, so that is going to do us for tonight on Bessie Beneath in the Debt-Free Farm Challenge. Plan to be back here on Saturday night for another suspenseful trip. Will we run out of money in the Debt-Free Farm Challenge? Tomorrow, we have another episode of South Island Farm being released, and something special coming out in the channel earlier in the day. And Saturday, we've got a race, F1 2020 race. I don't remember where I'm at. I think I'm in Canada this weekend. So next time, happy farming.